Great day. Trader Reg here, giving you a weekend update, getting ready for the market this week. I want to say it's a great week last week. Market did exactly what we thought it would do. So basically, let's see what's going to happen this week is the big question that everybody wants to know because one thing we know, we are still in this downward trend. So what's on deck? Let's talk about it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the SPY, the Qs, which is the main markets. First, we're going to start off with the futures market. Right now, the futures market, S&P is down 15, so it's down a little bit. See, it's right at this 20. That's fine. No biggie. So let's go to the SPY, high close. So on Friday, we were looking for the gap to fill by the end of this week. And by the end of last week, and it did, it filled this gap, closed at 390 and the low was 389. So this gap is officially filled. And what I mean by filled is this void that was left on this gap down on June 10th and June 13th left a void in the chart or a opening, basically because people were selling at lower prices than what the market was actually from where it was trading at the previous day, which the market opened down here. So it causes a gap, and usually gaps get filled eventually at some point. Okay, so we went down, we came up. There was a gap right here. You can see where I drew that red line. That gap was actually filled on this day here. Okay, that low is 370.18. This high is 369. Actually, no, whoa, did I read that wrong? Yeah, okay. So this gap is still in play. And that is a positive sign. And that is telling me that the market will probably continue to go higher, but we will see. Let's go into this some more. So we can see right here how the market turned up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it filled the gap. And now we're closed at the 20. So the question is, what's next? Now, one thing that I see here on Friday is our volume increased from the 3 previous days, okay? From Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. Now, we had a holiday on Monday, so we only had 4 trading days last week. So what I want to see here, I believe that this market will continue to rally up. We do have a gap here, 378.83. We have a low of 381. So there's a gap right here. Okay. There is a nice, if I drew this out, I can draw wedge patterns all the way down that can show the market is basically in this range, is range bound. Okay. And this wedge. I believe that the market is going to go higher and then fail. It could attempt to get to 411 and fill this gap. That's very possible to happen this week, if not in the next couple of days here. Maybe even tomorrow, depending if we get a big move. But I do believe we will get follow through to this move, especially with this gap here. Now, this topaz line is what they call a 20-day moving average. It basically measures 20 periods, okay, which is each of these candles. Now, where this is actually sitting at right now, the actual market at 390, the 20-day moving average is sitting at 393. Okay, that is right in the middle of this range. The high here is 395. The low here is 401. So it's not in the middle range. I'm tripping tonight. But it's actually sitting right below this area here. Okay. So this high is 396. This low is 401. That's the gap range that we need to fill. I believe that the market can get there. The S&P is sitting at 303. I mean, the 20-day moving average is at 303. The S&P is at 390. So there is a good chance, because I have not seen a high volume bar of something like this. Okay, this was a good amount of volume on Friday, but I want to see another volume bar, like maybe here. Okay, if I get a high volume bar, there's a good chance that that is the end of the move and that's the end of the buyers. Okay, I don't believe that there's enough buyers in this market to push this market a lot higher, but it is enough buyers to push it up. Because what happens is, if we saw it at the, at the end of the day, Friday, we saw a move up strong because people that were short got out of a lot of their positions. Okay, before the market closed, they didn't want to hold them over the weekend. So there's a chance. I do believe there's a good chance that we push this up to 411, fill this gap, and then we sell it off. Okay, we sell it off, and the market goes lower. Okay, but I want to see volume on this volume in S&P continue like it did on Friday. We get continuation of volume, there's a good chance that this market goes up, tests its highs of 415, 410. So right now, I'm pretty bullish on the market for a short term. And again, everything I talk about on here is educational purposes only. I do not give investment advice, all right? Everyone should know that by now. This is not investment advice. This is strictly education. I'm telling you my educational view on how these patterns are set up, and just giving you a little education about moving averages and different indicators and volume. Okay, so I need to see a volume bar. People like to say increasing volume in this downtrend. If I get increased volume on this bullish market, I suspect that it would dry up the bulls and cause the sellers to come back in and push it back down lower. Obviously, we reevaluate. That's why we look at the charts. We look at the charts every day and we read them and we trade them, because anything can happen, anything can change. So, but at this point, I do believe we are going higher. Same with the Qs, which is our NASDAQ. This is the 100 of the best stocks. They call it, it's an ETF that you can invest in and trade. 309, 299 low here, 295 high here. We close right at 294.61. We can go in and easily fill this gap tomorrow. We probably go back and test these highs of 312. This high is 315. That's probably where we're going to probably try to test. This is actually more bullish, the NASDAQ or the tech market, which is a positive sign because tech usually leads the market at this point. It used to be financials, but tech is a leader. So this is something to keep an eye on as we might be looking for a change. But again, we get a spike in volume, which we didn't get on Friday. I think that might become the end of the move. But if volume stays like it is right now, just kind of moderate and low, I believe the market can drift higher because the sellers just aren't willing to come in yet and push this market down. So a couple of things can happen. We can dry out the buyers when it gets near the top. That'll be a sign. I'll be looking to short when it happens, when it gives me the signal, not just because I see the volume, but when I actually see the market turn over. Or maybe we got something bigger coming down the line here. And then over the next couple of weeks, we see to the upside, but we'll talk about that in the future. But right now, I do see higher prices. We have a gap here. I see the market going higher. I don't think it's the time to invest long-term in some of this stuff, even though these prices are low. I will wait to get confirmation on these things before doing that, and then go into the market. All right. So let's see how it goes. That's my update for the week to get started for this week. Let's go. We deal with small accounts, big accounts. However you do it, man, we can help. You can get into our private Discord group, and we'll take it from there. You can email me at support@covenantseed, SEED, education.com. Support@covenantseed, SEED, education.com. All right. Again, I'm Trader Reg. Everybody have a wonderful week, prosperous week, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Thank you. Have a great day. Please like, share, please don't forget to do that. I appreciate it. Have a great and awesome week. Thank you.